think their job is dangerous and they don't get paid very well. And I don't think it's fair. Anything when you think of all the rich people who sometimes just sit in an office and answer telephones and read books and things like that, when some people are down in pits and they don't get half as much money, or a quarter as much.
What about when you grow up and you want to make some money? What will you do?
Be a diver or go to America and look for some stuff under the sea there, because there's supposed to be a lot under the sea there.
What sort of stuff?
Treasures and stuff, very old chests and stuff, things like that.
And would this be a good way to make a lot of money?
Yes, very good way, but get some nice money, you know, quite a lot of money for it.
Do you think it does any good to send a man to prison?
Yes, but I think they have an easy time. They've got nice beds and nice pillows. And they've got lots of freedom.
How bad should it be?
Well, it's called what they've done. Like those train robbers, they should be killed. And the assassins and all that.
Everything happens for a funny reason. So why you shouting outside, begging and pleading? On your knees, waiting for the second coming of Jesus. Fucking around, doing drugs, fighting and beefing. I guess the world's infected by demons. Walking around, spreading their toxic semen. What are we actually teaching our kids? Showing them gang violence and a bunch of murderous shit. All dwelling in hell's flaming pit where the devil exists. Trying to steal your heavenly gift. Stripping you butt naked like Demi Moore in striptease, exposing the tits. Sometimes life is a bitch. Stuck in this third world jungle hunting the rich. Cause every minute another bullet slips. Putting everybody at risk. Sitting at the bar getting pissed. Watching the k.burns spit. Putting you through another psychological trip. Like John T. Rhodes, my raps be giving you another epileptic fit.
Like here in America, it's better there. They hang them, electrocute them. In here, though, we just give them like 25 years at the most. Then they go free again. Then if they're still alive by then, they go out killing again.
I've broken all sorts of forbidden laws by resurrecting all my dead homies from out the morgue. Dedicated myself to the art of war, slicing heads off with a righteous sword. Solidified like iron ore, like Sonny Liston, I'm cracking your jaw. Cooking up that raw kilo of ice. See many gangsters turn into mice. Stuck behind bars trying to fly a kite. Never taking mother's advice when it comes to doing it right. Constantly on a mission destroying your life. Making you strangle yourself with the cords of the mic. Youngsters these days are willing to kill for that brand new pair of Nikes. Doing hits like crackheads, smoking all day from out of the pipe. Fighting in your dreams with Freddy Krueger at night. Cutting up motherfuckers with sharp blades attached to my fingers when I write.
What's the best way to punish grown-ups for doing things wrong?
Well, killers should be done the same to them as they've done to others. And some of these ordinary criminals, maniacs and all that should be sent to Vietnam to fight there. And then if they get killed, it's their own fault.
I think that there's no such place as heaven or hell, because if there was, why don't we see souls, as they say, and rising up to heaven or hell? Because if you're good, people say you go to heaven. If you're bad, you go to hell. But I don't think if you can.
The world's never gonna change. This is just another phase. Premeditated murder in the ghetto happens every day. The sound of gunshots and police sirens will never go away. This is not a safe place for your kids to play. Only parental guidance are left astray. Stop selling your body to the white man like an African slave. Only peace they find is when you bury deep in the grave. Locked in a wooden box, watching your body decay. Opening up criminal minds to find a better space. Working on diabolical ways to infiltrate. There's no time to waste. Only time to meditate and listen to the greats. Eating chunks of meat off my plate. thanking the Lord for his mercy and grace. In the underworld there's no mercy for snakes, swimming around with the fishes at the bottom of the lake. I think he's actually afraid, standing with his face off looking like motherfucking Nicolas Cage.
Well, I agree with her, because if they say God is all around us, with all these satellites and rockets going up above in the air, they would have to go through him or something like that. So I don't really believe there is a heaven or a hell.
Well, how does a girl go about getting the money to buy the things that you'd like to have?
Well, you can either marry some rich person and see whether they'll give you some money, or else you'll have to see whether you can get a good job. But it's not very easy to do that, because a lot of people get there before you.
I'm so sick and fucking tired of uneducated minds that never seem to inspire. Always trying to dodge a situation like MacGyver while living in a city where we set the trains on fire. Drug addicts floating around constantly wired, just a bunch of bums that are mentally blinded by the truth. You better listen close to the words that I'm speaking to you, and stop the bullshit and robbing the youth by teaching them ways to kill their targets when they shoot. Military-minded gangsters strapped in their boots, knocking you out like Iron Mike for acting rude, before beating you to death for them Gucci shoes. Like muddy waters, I love playing the blues. In the ghetto, living amongst the abuse, with nothing to lose. Brainwashed, stuck in your house, watching the news, without no clue of what to physically do when it comes to making some dirty motherfucking loot. Give me the loot, give me the loot.
But what about marrying for money? Is this easy or not?
It's not very easy, because you can't just come up to someone and ask them whether they'll marry you. You have to find out whether they have a lot of money and like what you're going to get.
Loud from the blast of the craft till it grab you. Then this is where you capture this vast with the rapture. Mujahideens in Libya, squad assemble ripping you in half with the cinema. Last when I'm lending you, non-preparate, pressing fate, elevator with Vader's weight. Dog force for the levitate, set it straight, records break, blade runner race, prey runner fake, grave plunger wake at your wake. Baklava got him in line like shot collars. Rottweiler shot collars, what follows? Burn like hot swallows, boil like hellfire. Dwell tired through this realm while I'm well hired. Well triers, they fail dying, it's rare science. They bear bias, the layers peeled and their layers appear highest. To the deaf dumbing, relative to snare drumming.
Would you like to be very rich?
No, but I'd just like to have enough money to keep going.
You have to work to be rich, and it takes about 15 years to be a millionaire if you want to work really hard. But if you work only for a teeny bit, you only get a bit of money. You never know how much money you'll get in a year or so.
You've just awoken another sleeping giant that's been sleeping in silence. Growing up as a young buck, I was intrigued by violence, known by other kids to rock deadly styles that are timeless. Always looking to flyers, selling dope to minors, spreading fear amongst my peers like the coronavirus. Cold chilling in the gallows with a bunch of pirates, trying to work in private by staying underwater while deep sea diving. Most pussy these days are conniving, leaving you stone cold, paralyzed and blinded. I guess this be the perfect timing for more civilians to start dying. Everywhere I look there's more babies crying, people fussing and fighting, biting down to the core. Nowadays I made more money indoors, riding on the battlefield on a polo horse, ready for war, like a soldier willing to die for the Lord. Why you looking so nervous with sweat dripping out your pores? Always begging for more hits of the pipe, like a crackhead complaining that they're never hitting it right. Stop fucking up your life.
Would you ever go on strike?
No, because if you go on strike, then it means you don't like your job.
And it's better to leave your job and carry on with something that you think you like.
Rich versus poor, the lavish life, shoes, Christian Dior. Still out on a corner in front of the store, serving picture the raw, under the close watchful eye of the Lord. We still on it if the fiends buying more. I'll be like, hey auntie, she get to getting looking so raunchy. Don't touch this tea, mind this Givenchy. My aunt Beyonce, so star-studded diamonds beyond me. My bitch bad, I call her Beyonce. She like a fiancé and life a bitch, so I fuck her. Weekend at Bernie's, homie, beat it on designer covers. Shaded my old chick, you can say I found another. Kids calling me stepdad, boy a motherfucker. Still spank with a rubber, cause when you this rich, it ain't a coincidence. Every chick seem to love you. If it ain't about the money, blood feeling like he thugger. Money over bitches, MOB on my motherfucker.